How long we live here, nobody knows. But for sure, all of us came here with return tickets in our hands. That is for sure. Somebody may be leaving now, somebody may be leaving after a few moments, somebody maybe after 1 year, 10 years, 100 years. But returning from this land is for sure. Whatever we are able to acquire, whatever we are able to possess here is, of course, not for taking somewhere else, because nobody needs this kind of stuff there in the other worlds. Whatever we possess here, whatever we are able to acquire, whatever we are able to enjoy, all those to be given back here, including our own organs. Nobody needs them there. Nobody are interested in this kind of stuff also in those lands. But everybody needs them here. Many people need them here. So, two things we need to be prepared people with is, one, be ready to start your journey, because the ticket is already okayed. A time may come sooner or later. And second thing, whatever you acquire, be able to preserve them here, be able to use them for people here only, whether they are your bodily organs like heart, liver, pancreas, eyes, liver, any kind of organs that whatever are able to be given, leave them here. And don't see that they are burnt. See that they are given to some people so that you can add a life, or probably you can live long through them. So that is one thing we have to prepare people with. And the other thing is, the possessions whatever are blessed with by God to us, be able to just use for a needy purpose. Many people think that we have to use something for God. But we always feel God doesn't need anything, because God is the one who gave everything to us. But people need many, many things. So out of the things provided by God, be able to see that a few things are dedicated to the humankind so that some required help is extended. Some quality service is provided. How long? That is what just I am talking to our doctor friends there. How long one lives is not that matters anyway, but how quality the life is able to be provided to people who are living is what is that matters. So if you are able to provide maybe one day, maybe 1 hour, but if a quality life is provided to a person who is in need, I think that's the greatest of the helps one can really provide. And Sparsh is really, really doing that kind of service here. And all the Rotarians and all the doctors and all the nurses and all other volunteers who ever are serving here are really giving that silver touch to the lives of needed people. And we offer our prayers for all of these people who are really extending wonderful services, so that God should give them good energy and good ability and good kind of reach to wherever there is need. As a matter of fact, there is a lot of need in the society for this kind of services. Most of the people live in a hypocritic way of living, knowing that the person is not really going to lead his life long. No qualitative things are provided to them back home, but still they try to do it, but only out of a kind of the stigma that they have. If I do not do this, people may think that I did not pay much attention to my parents, or to my elders, and so on and so forth. They know pretty well that things are not going to work out, but still they do it because they want to be in good looks of people. Of course, everybody knows that he is not really doing a good job. In spite of his all efforts, and he won't be in the good looks of people, but still people think that way. That's how the society is. So this is a high time for us to educate the masses, probably educate the educated guys, or who are thinking that they are educated. Live naturally and see, help naturally. I think this is what we have to tell people. We are very, very happy for the wonderful touch that the Sparsh is giving to people. Dr. Rohini Garu and Subramaniam Garu and others, as they have explained about the services they are doing, are really heart touching. I can say heart melting. We have a small organization by name Vikas Tarangini. Of course, it's having its units in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, some parts of Tamil Nadu, and a few parts of Maharashtra, like Mumbai, and a few parts of Karnataka also, where we extend a few services, but one out of them is women health care, focusing on cancer. We started this during 2007. Actually, we started a program like a cancer awareness program. But the thing that what we found when we are in the field, the moment we say that name cancer, nobody shows up. Even to educate them also, they are scared of hearing the name cancer itself. So we changed the name later. Actually, at the first instance, we started in Warangal district, and we covered 169 villages, educating the masses, taking a mammogram vehicle with us, and also doing the treatment part also. But when we found that it's not really going to work out properly because the name cancer itself is scaring them, then we changed the name of the program called Women Health Care, Mahila Arogya Pathakam. But the focus is cancer. So we initially give training to women volunteers, and they go to the villages, they knock door to door, because for any kind of disease, the financial status is not a criteria. And because it may attack a poor guy, it may attack a rich person, it may attack an educated one or uneducated guy. Because for disease, there is no question of partiality. So it loves everybody. So when people, those who are thinking that they are educated, they are worse patients. Because they think, oh, we are able to do everything, so we need not depend upon anybody's help or so on and so forth. Fortunately, this our country is still women-centered country. The system of living is still women-centered, because husband depends upon women, children depend upon women, neighbors depend upon women's care. So if women is in trouble, the whole family will be collapsed. If man is in trouble, no problem is there. But woman is in trouble means the whole family is in trouble. So taking care of the woman is very, very, very important. That's what we want. And then we started educating our women volunteers. Then the cervical and breast cancer are the worst problems women face most of the times, and we wanted to really work on those two. And here from MNJ Hospital, one Dr. Raghuram Rao was very, very generous in giving training to our volunteers. We wanted to avoid the pap smear test in total. And then we depend upon the acetic acid test, the VIA test, which is less in cost and also very effective. 90 98% at par with pap smear test, and it's very instantaneously we can get the result. We started this project giving training on the pap smear test when the allopathic doctors most of the times they won't agree, they won't accept, they never accept it. Even now there are many doctors who don't want to accept the VIA test because they say the most of the canal part is missed. So then we found some other thing, and then we found the colposcope. So we started procuring colposcopes, and then we started giving training on colposcopes to volunteers. We give autoclave mission to each team of our volunteers. And we started working. First of all, our volunteers go door to door, they prepare them for coming for the test. So they educate, create kind of awareness. They ask about 45 questions. Very casual questions look like, but they're well prepared to find out if there is any kind of abnormality among their health issues.